me Speed Race, CB Speed Race, hop in the range, take off into space.
Hey guys, it's cbgray coming to you guys live with another Destiny video. How are you guys doing today? So in today's video, guys, we're going to be breaking down the This Week at Bungie regarding Gambit. I know I'm a little late to do this and I apologize. I've just been kind of busy with some other things, but I am excited to talk about these changes in a more positive tone. I know in the last breakdown of the This Week at Bungie, we were talking about trials, and I know I wasn't let's say positive. And so I definitely want to give Bungie some praise on some of the things that I read, so let's just go ahead and get kind of right into it. So Bungie tweeted This Week at Bungie, the Drifter is preparing for a turn to the lead of the new season. And so I really do like this picture too, and I'm just going to go over, I already have it kind of on the screen. It says alright. It says to get Gambit primed for the season of the Drifter, we have been working on some quality of life improvements. We're changing the way this little game is played based on our own experience and as players, and a lot of feedback that we've collected since Forsaken launched today. Senior developer Robbie blah 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 speaking on some of the changes. So let's kind of read some of the changes that are there. So it said change the third round of Gambit to a Primeval Rush sudden death. This will speed up Gambit matches overall and add a change of pace to the final round. Now let me break down why I like this change a lot. The biggest thing that hurt me when it came to grinding for Breakneck, which is why I waited so long to do it, and the reason why I'm probably still not a Dragon, even though I probably should be also, is the fact that Gambit just feels so long when I play. And every time that I'm playing, if I win the first round, then I'm trying to win the second round. If I lose the first round, I'm almost ready to lose the second round because I just don't want to be playing for 10 million years in the game. This is one of my biggest pet peeves with the game, and wasn't something that I felt like was overly complained about, so it wasn't something I was actually expecting to change, but I'm actually excited for Gambit to feel a little faster. I liked in Crimson Days that in doubles the last round was sudden death. I think that adds a change of pace, but not only that, I feel like it makes things move a little quicker, and I don't know, it just feels more fluid to me. This makes me want to grind Gambit some more, especially if they're going to be updating some of the quality of life changes. So you guys are going to have to let me know what you think about this. Some people may hate it, but me personally, I'm a huge fan of this change. The second thing it says is overhaul, excuse me, how we choose the invader spawn locations and increase the number of invader spawns points for each map. Good thing about this, I know it was definitely your favorite when you guys would spawn into the other team's side and Queen Breaker would be waiting at your face the second you spawn in, or a sleeper, or insert any gun that took your face away. I know you probably didn't like that, and it says this should greatly reduce the chance of spawning very near in the direct line of sight of the enemy guardian. So hopefully that will lead to you guys not being insta-killed the second you invade, because that can be kind of not fun. So hopefully it doesn't make it too hard in the sense where now it's going to be too hard to spot the invader, but I do like this change as well. I don't mind this because there's been plenty of times I have been insta-killed over and over and over and over and over and over and over every time I try to invade. No complaints about this. It also says implemented idle protection, which means the players that remain dormant for too long will not receive end of the match rewards or infamy points. So I don't know how I feel about this. I know it's good. I'm really just joking, but there's definitely been some times where I've just been waiting for matches to end, and that's probably to fix people like me sometimes. I know I'm not usually too bad with that. I'm usually not even in Gambit, but I do understand why that change was made. Then it says the Triumph Light versus Light can now be progressed by killing any Guardians using a super, not just invaders. I got this one done personally, but I know a lot of people that were struggling to get this done for getting their Dragon title. That's where you have to wait for an invader, not only to invade, but also to invade with a super, and then you have to kill them out of that super. Now that probably takes way longer than I want to imagine, and I'm glad they changed that for you guys. Now I feel bad for the people that worked really hard to get it done, but overall, I'm not too upset about that. I have it finished, and it doesn't upset me that they're changing that. It says adjustment to the blocker types of deposit tier. So it says small blocker, taking goblins with less health than the previous phalanx, so I don't really mind that. They're making it a little bit easier to kill the small blocker, I think incentivizing you to maybe go a little bit bigger. It says medium blockers, taking captain with more health than the previous night, so now medium blockers are harder than they used to be, so now incentivizing doing some of those mediums instead of just doing a 5 every 2 seconds. And then the large blocker, the Taken Knight with more health than the previous Ogre. And I think that's just because when you had a million ogres on the screen, it was probably a little overwhelming, and I think that they're obviously adding more health to the knight, but I don't think the knights are going to be quite as overwhelming. So I do think that even if you get large blocked a couple different times, it'll be a little bit more manageable. So I think that's really what this one's for. And then lastly, it says these changes arrive with Season of the Drifter to get you ready for the changes in seasons. We're tripling infamy on the final week of Season of the Forge. So that's actually going to be a little bit after this video goes live. I know I'm putting this out at the reset, but in the morning. So for about a couple hours, this will be a thing. So get in there, do triple infamy. I'm gonna hate myself, but I am gonna do a triple infamy stream, and I'm gonna be playing Gambit. So if you do need to play some Gambit, I'll be doing that this week. I'm not really looking forward to it, but overall, guys, what do you think about these Gambit changes? I'm not going to go over everything that was talked about, but I did want to pinpoint Gambit because Gambit's something that I have a lot of reservations about. It's something that makes me nervous for Season of the Drifter and Joker's Wild, and I'm sure a lot of people are like me because not everybody likes Gambit. And so with a DLC that's going to have a lot of Gambit in it, I'm hoping that I'm not hating myself playing it. So what I did read so far, I do like, and I want to know your guys' thoughts. So get in the comment box below. Let me know what you think about the change to Gambit. Let me know if you're excited for Joker's Wild, if you're meh about Joker's Wild, or if you're not even going to play it. Either way, get in the comment box, let me know your thoughts about all of these different things, and let me know if you're happy about that sudden death thing, because I think personally that's my favorite thing of all the changes. Other than that, guys, I'll have some more videos out for you guys later, and with that, I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next Destiny video. Thanks, I love you guys.
Destructive dishes like I'm Krillin, yeah. I'm presidential like I'm Reagan, yeah. I'm outer space, it's Armageddon, yeah. And take a ship above the heavens.